So now, for example number 2, we're really just going to crank through this. This is really just plug and chug. So they're talking about the pyramids, or a pyramid. And in the textbook it says that a pyramid is the height of this pyramid is 144 meters, and the volume is 2,218,800 meters cubed. And then it says we're asked to find the side length S. And it's of the square base. Alright, so now what this means is that this has a square base with the side length of S times S. And we know that the volume of a pyramid is equal to 1/3 times the base. This is the area of the base. Capital letter B means area of base. Times the height of the pyramid. Okay? So then to find the area of this base, the area of a square is always going to be S squared. Right? It's the length times the width, but in the square, this length is the same as this width, so it's S times S, or S squared. So then our formula changes slightly to 1/3 times S squared times H. And we're given that the volume is this really big number, 2,218,800, is equal to 1/3 times S squared times the height, which is 144. So now, if we're asked to find the side length, S, right, that's what we're asked to find, then we gotta algebraically get S by itself. And I know that looks like a 5, so let me try and make that look more like an S. Okay, so there's a couple ways we could do this. First thing I want to do is get rid of these numbers, and so I can multiply 1/3 times 44, and let me pull up my little calculator. $144 divided by 3 is 48. So this, if I take 144 and divide it by 3, that gives me 48. So this whole thing is multiplied by 48. So then to get the 48 away, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by 48, and whatever I do on one side, I got to do on the other. So I'm going to say 2,218,800 divided by 48. And that gives me 46,225, and that's equal to S squared. So now I want to know what S is, not S squared. So I'm going to have to take the square root of this, which means I also have to take the square root of this. So the square root of 46,225 is 215. So it's 215 meters, I think. And that's it. So a pyramid to have a volume of the 2,218,800 with a height of 144 meters has to have a side length of 215 meters. In other words, this square base has 215 meters, and then this side length is also 215 meters. Okay? It's like 215 is equal to 250, like that. Okay? That's it.